How you guys doing? This is the MLC. It stands for the Mr. Limber channel. This is your brother, Mr. Limber. Why most women will never get married. Now, before I get into this topic, I want to make an announcement. I am on the road a lot more now, so I won't have time to formulate videos on my computer. So the quality might be a bit different, but since I'm using my cell phone, whenever I have a downtime, I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to make one. So you might get videos a bit more often than usual, but the quality of the image that you guys see sometimes, the slides that I put up, may not be the same. So I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. Anyway, today's topic, why most women will never get married. Now, in this modern society, even without being red pill, most men know that marriage is usually a bad idea, right? Now, I'm not saying don't get married. I actually encourage the institution of marriage. Now, I'm not saying do it according to the system of the country. You may do it according to your faith or in any other way that you believe marriage should take place. Okay? Is being responsible for each other and performing your duties to each other. Okay? Now, meaning wife and husband. Now, the reason why most women will never get married is because of relationship stamina. That's what I call it, relationship stamina. Now, what relationship stamina is a form of loyalty. And I'm not talking about cheating or anything like that. It's a loyalty where most women do not understand that men value them the most when the man comes up with her, meaning she came up with this guy. She knew him when he was working on himself, right? She's not just getting with any dude. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she realizes a man who's probably working a 9 to 5. He has a part-time job. He's going to school, whatever it is that this man is doing. This is a man that's working on himself. He has a skill, a trade, a craft, something. And she looks in this man's eyes. She can see he has ambition. He's working to make himself better. And instead of being patient and realizing that he doesn't have time to spend with her all the time, he is a busy man, okay? He does the best he can when he has time with her, and he makes the most of it. But he's currently and constantly working on himself and becoming better and more of a suitable man to be a father and a husband, okay? A man who's going to settle down in the future, but he's making sure he's ready. She does not have the patience to stick around for that, right? Most women won't care if you tell them you're working on your business. Most women don't care if you tell them that you're putting together a business, right? Unfortunately, most women only care when they see you reaping the benefits of whatever you were working on. But usually by that time, this is a woman that's new to your life as a man. This is a woman that you probably just met. Why? Because it's the same thing I'm saying. All the women you knew beforehand, while you were in the beginning stage, they left already. They dropped off, okay? They couldn't stick around. They had no relationship stamina. A lot of women pride themselves on their looks, and that's their downfall. They pride themselves on how many men approaches them per day, and that is their downfall. Women should understand that men approaching them does not mean they're top notch. It just means we have a lot of weak and desperate men out here, okay? So men would approach a brother if he had a wig on, all right? I know I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying that's how desperate some of these dudes are, thirsty, okay? So a lot of women are going, well, so many dudes are giving me attention, and he's like not giving me what I'm looking for. You're not willing to play her games, right? So she falls off, she drops off. And she keeps doing that until she, just like the woman who just found you right now, at the completion of your craft, at the peak of your craft or whatever you were working on, she will find a man that's already completed. And she will want to be with that man. What this woman does not understand, men who are completed men are high standard men, right? They believe in themselves because they have believed in themselves even when they had nothing. And they were able to make something happen. and they were able to accomplish whatever they had in mind successfully. So what she don't realize is now she's play toy, right? Now this dude is probably gonna D her down, and he's gonna do it real good. And she's gonna move on to the next dude once he gets rid of her. And the next guy's gonna do the same thing. By the time she's pushing 30, she's panicking. If she's pushing 40, she's just completely losing her mind now, right? Because she screwed up. Unfortunately, with most women, they cannot see that they're at fault. They cannot reflect on their lives and see where they went wrong. So they'll keep telling themselves what's wrong with men. But a lot of women fail to understand men's nature, just like men are failing to understand women's nature. Okay? Women understand they need to look good. They'll go out and spend money to look good to get men's attention. They understand that part of men's nature, right? But they do not understand what makes a man keeps her. Okay? If she's not loyal, a man with half a brain will not gravitate towards the idea of wifing this woman down. That's why most women will end up single, end up not married. It's the mindset that they have. They have no patience, no stamina, no relationship stamina. A woman does not know how to wait and say, you know what? This guy is working diligently. He is working hard. I'm going to stick around. I'm going to show him love, and instead of nagging him about not spending enough time, because I realize he's working on his craft, when I do have time with him, I'm going to cook him something. I'm going to give him a massage, okay? All right? Whatever she's into to make him happy, she's going to do that to make sure that man knows that she is the woman who stood by his side from day one, okay? And she's not too worried about no other women, because at the end of the day, when it comes to this man to choose a woman, okay, I'm talking about monogamous standpoint for those of you guys who are into polygyny. Okay, we're talking about the singular right now, just for now. Okay, keep it simple. When it comes down for this man to choose a woman, he is going to choose her most likely because he feels like he's at home when he's with her. He understands that he is safe with her. She's a do or die. She sticks by his side. She has stamina. Most women like completed products. They like finished products. And most men, when they are finished products, they're not trying to mess with these women who are just coming around because of what they have accomplished. Because this man knows what women were doing to him before he was successful in whatever it is he was working on. So he knows that this woman is that same kind of woman that flaked on some other guy who was working on his craft, or who is working on his craft, to come find him who have completed and mastered his craft. That's why most women will never get married. It's really that simple. The other thing is, many women are under the illusion that they can go back and the man will view them the same way. That is another sure way for a woman to never get married and get D'd down and left. Let me explain. A lot of women have this tendency. When you're busy going through college, right? She doesn't have the patience to stick around because you're in your books, you're turning in papers, you're working on projects, you have many exams to take, you're boring. You barely have any time to take her out. So she goes, you know what? You don't have time for me. I don't want to get in the way of of what you're doing. I know it's important to you. I would never do that to you, but we're gonna need to take a break. Translation: she's gonna go have sex with other men, but she doesn't want to burn the bridge. She's gonna let you down easy, so that if you end up successful and nobody else want to marry her, or there's no one else worth being married to, she's going to come back and hope that you're simp enough to marry her. Okay? Now, most men with half a brain is not going to fall for this. This is what it sounds like when she comes back. She's probably going to come back. She's probably going to try to hang out with you. If not, let's say she bumps into you and oh, what you doing? How did your school turn out? Did you ever graduate, or did you ever, open your business? How did it turn out? How is that working? She's just fishing for a success story, right? She want to know what's going on. Then you tell her, okay, everything's good. I graduated. She probably look at your car. She look at how you dress. Maybe now you're groomed. You're looking good. Maybe your dreads are crispy. Maybe you got a good fresh haircut. Whatever. You're looking good now. She can tell something changed. So she goes, maybe she want to use your name. And she goes, hey, Billy, I miss you so much. Look at you. Like, you look nice. And, oh my goodness. Like, we always had something. Like, it doesn't matter, like, how long we haven't spoken with each other. Like, we always have, like, this chemistry. Like, it's natural. She's just trying to fish her way back in, right? So she goes, but, I would like to keep in contact. Maybe we could, like, talk sometimes, like, go out and hang out. Like, yeah, that would be cool. Women are usually not so quick to go hang out with you, right? Especially if she used to date you. So she's probably not going to look for her free meal from you. Another guy, yes, What she's doing is she's smelling the completed work. Women like completion, right? So now what she's going to do is she's going to try to say, well, I don't know if you have a girlfriend. Like, I don't want to get in the way of that. Or she's just trying to find out. Okay, she's probably gonna start like give you a little punch, on your shoulder, your biceps. She's just trying to feel you. She's probably gonna rub your stomach after a quick hug. Maybe she's gonna hit your chest. She's just trying to feel on you. Maybe you've been working out. You're out of school. You got your business flowing. You can hit up the gym again. You're starting to look good. Oh, where do you live now? You still stay at the same place? She's trying to see if you're still living in the basement. She's trying to see if you're still living with your moms or that one bedroom that you were renting from a friend, right? But now she finds out that you have an apartment, you have a condo, you have a 3-bedroom house, you looking good. So she's like, she want to come over now, right? She's trying to get in. So most women don't realize this man, if with half a brain, is not stupid. First of all, he probably evolved over the year. One thing is women seem to don't think that men evolve, right? When she met you, you probably was that loyal man, maybe even blue pill, maybe even a simp. After she burned you, you probably tried dating and 2 extra chicks burned you. So what you end up doing now, you understand the game. You woke up. You start following channels like mine and other guys on YouTube and elsewhere. Now you learn and you got wise. So you're not about to play that garbage no more. So now you're just sitting there looking at her with that calm face going, 2 things. I'm either going to cut her dry, let her go, or she's going to meet the marathon, the D marathon. She's going to get it and she's going to get it good. Now, I'm not saying do that. I'm just telling you how it works and why these women are remaining single. So now this guy runs a marathon on her. Somewhere around 90 days later, she's going, so are we back? Like, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? And that's when he's going, okay, activate Operation Dump Her. And dump her quickly. Because he knows what kind of woman she is. She's not loyal. She has no stamina. And a man knows if this woman goes through any hard times, financial, emotional hard times with him again, she's going to cut him dry and leave him hanging the same way she did before. Okay? Women are not getting married because they have no stamina, no patience. I know this individual, her son is a simp, right? Her son is, I believe, is probably about 30 years old, maybe 30, 31. But the brother's a simp. And I'm explaining to you why. He was dating this girl while he was going to college for engineering. And she dumped him. She left, right? She had no stamina. She couldn't deal with all of this. His time is consumed by success. Or attempts at success. She had no time for that, right? So she left. He's living with his mother. She ain't had no time for that. His father was found dead. Drowned. He drowned in a pool. I think he had a heart attack in the pool and his father died in the pool. So instead of having sympathy for him, she bounced, right? She like, man, I'm out. I ain't got no time for this. So she had no stamina. So she left him. And after he graduated, he's making like 6 figures, he's bringing in good money. Guess who came back? If you've been listening to me, you already know. She came back. So now that she's back, this simp actually took her back with a baby now. Understand? She came back with another man's child. She got pregnant during the time she left him, and she's back with another man's child. Now, that's why I hate to use the word hate, but I hate simps, right? I don't like simps because simps make women think that they could never, ever pay for the consequences of what they do. Like, I'm trying to keep it clean, so I'm trying to choose my words wisely here. But dude, real talk, man. A woman was with you childless. She left you because you were too busy working on success. She had no stamina. Now that you're successful, she comes back with another man's baby with the audacity to try to offer herself up for a relationship. You got to be out your mind. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Right? But he did. He took her in. His mother didn't like that, but he did it anyway. Well, good thing for the blue pill simp, he have a high jealousy issue. So one day he came home and her baby daddy was in the house with her on the couch talking. They weren't doing anything, but they were talking. I don't know if they just did something or was about to do something, but they were just talking. So he got mad and he broke up with her. He kicked her out and he kicked the baby daddy out with the baby and everything. Now that's really on him, right? Okay, if you're going to date a woman with kids, expect that the parent of that kid, the baby daddy is probably going to be around every once in a while. It comes with the territory, which is why I just say it's a bad idea to hook up with women with kids. But that's just me, right? So anyway, to wrap this up, she is a perfect example of a woman with no stamina. Lucky for her, she found a simp that was willing to take her back. What made it go wrong is that the simp is jealous and he couldn't take it anymore, that another man who basically laid his seed inside his now woman is in his house sucking up his AC while he's not home. Okay? But anyway, let that be one of the main reasons to understand why most of these women will never be married to. They don't know how to stick around and prove the mettle of wifehood, right? They can't do it. One major thing about a wife is that she is loyal. She has that relationship stamina. She knows how to stick around when you're broke. She knows how to stick around when you don't have time and you're working on your craft. She knows how to stick around on whatever you're doing. You get fired, she's there. You're sick, she's there. And then when it's time to get married, guess who's there? She is. But most of these women don't have time for that. They'll leave you, they'll go clubbing. They wake up passed out in a club's bathroom. They're drunk, throwing up. They're out with their friends, taking pictures on Instagram, Snapchat, chatting. They twerking online, doing all this kind of crazy stuff because they have no time to stick with a man who's working on something serious. And they wonder why they're not wives. No type of relationship stamina. It's sad, but brothers, do not stop what you're doing just because of her. All right? Keep doing whatever you're doing. Stay focused. Eliminate weakness. If she's stopping you from getting stronger, that makes her a weakness, right? Eliminate weakness. We got no room for it. We play no games. I play no games, and if you listen to me, you play no games. That's all for today. Mr. Limba out.